Hey guys, here playing as Spark. We're gonna try out some red herring stuff. Got a bad hand. That is pretty bad. Whew, interesting. Alright, we'll see what this happens. Way too many agendas right now. We'll see if we just has an imp right away. If there's no imp, we can at least get our pad started and drain his money down. Yeah, this will be okay now. This pad will probably live the whole game. And we gotta figure out what we're gonna do with all these agendas, because they are everywhere. Cover R&D, yeah, I think so. Cover HQ. Maybe just get a money. I don't want to score this stuff right now. Money drain is real. Off to a good start with ads. I don't know if we can keep trying enough of them to make it worth it. We might need some more draw power to find your ads reliably. I'm thinking about the card in the new pack where you can draw 3 and put 1 on the bottom. It seems pretty decent. Hope he doesn't face check this right away. Cool. Chrono comes down, so we could have delayed that a turn by rezzing the launch here. Maybe we should have. We couldn't have rezzed our booth then, which would have sucked if he just ran and trashed it. I don't know. Not sure if that was the right res. Yeah, okay, here's the imp. So we're going to lose this pad, unfortunately. But we still have our other one in the launch, so our money's kind of okay for the time being. I think we'll have to just score food in this remote behind the toll booth and hope there's no Faust. Kind of a sketchy plan. Could score 15 minutes here. Oh, really? Well, I think we're stuck jamming the Astro next turn once this wears out. Could be an okay plan. We got our Red Herrings, which is what the card under test is in this deck. Hasn't been played too much in the past, even though it's been around for a long time, just because the 1 trash cost is pretty severe. But I'm thinking with Political Operative, this might be a little boost for this, because if this was an Ash, you can beat it with Political Operative, you can beat Caprice with Political Operative, but this will still work. You're just gonna slam R&D, makes sense. Well, gets the imp on our hedge fund. Nah, we'll be okay for money now. We do have most of our points in our hand, so could be all right. Looking for credits, that's what you want Noise to be doing. Yeah, I didn't manage to ding the casts away either. So disruption is not happening as hard as we'd like it to. Can we get an ice? We can get an ice. All right. We could ice R&D, but I think it's more important to keep this server from, this Astro from getting stolen. If we can keep this Astro, we will be in much, much better shape. Yeah, we have to res here. We res the booth for 8. He doesn't even lose any money. Let's see if he's bringing his David. Ugh, rough. So now that threat is pretty big for us. But most of our ice will die to Parasite if we put it out. So we might just be better off scoring this Astro. How much does it really help us to put this Sand in the remote? Okay, so it lets us do a little more. I think we have enough money that it's fine. We're gonna need to draw past this meaning lock eventually, or just like put ice on and purge, or just slam all our agendas. It's also a thing we can do. He's gonna be so tempted to just run R&D a ton of times. I don't know that it gets there for him. Ah, Claude. Very good. Well, we can probably not care about that too much. We can save our NAPD. Still no ice coming out for us. Let's see if he can come in. I don't want to res this Archangel ever, so I'm just going to let the NAPD sit in the hand. So they'll protect themselves a little better. Trying to race this medium is a bit dicey, but with so many points in our hand, it might be okay. And one in the bin. I think we just let this go. We could shuffle now, which is kind of okay. But I almost wanted to pay 3 to trash Jackson. Because then he's just going to be too poor to do anything with this remote, ever. There's some product placements in there too, so maybe you can hit those for us. Do us a favor. Fair enough, so he's going to actually parasite down this wraparound. So if we do 3 advance, we score this. Go to 5. And now we have to res the booth. Or let him kill this, and then, Clot's still there, so we're still stuck letting this sit for a turn. Now, the question is if we purge, can he get his Clot back? Because purging in the medium is good on its own. He can run 4 more times, that eats up more clicks. Purging the Clot's good. If he were just recurs it, we're kind of sad. Does he have an imp on this? Oh, nice. So that was successful. Does he have Lamprey? So what credits do we need exactly? We need 2 credits. And we need a token. And let's take 3 in case. I don't think this quantity actually stops him. 3 will also just res the Red Herrings in the event that's relevant, which I don't think it's going to be. Gotta love having an APD in the deck. I mean, when it was 1 influence, a lot of people will stop playing it. It's still really good. When I start playing like the Exploda and stuff, and then I go back to having NAPD and people not stealing it, I'm like, oh, that was pretty fun. Does he get anything here? Archangel? No, I'm not going to pay for that. He would then not win next turn. Though it would make him pay 6. He would pay 6 pretty happily to keep his medium charged. Yeah. In he comes. Nothing much here for him. Alright, so that's it. We did it. Having this NAPD in here, or having the Sand was expensive, but it accelerated a lot of our plan. You save a buck and a token every time, or sorry, a buck and a click every time, so it does pay for itself in the long run. So deck for 4, things were a bit dicey, but when we had so many in our hand, there's not much in the deck, so 5 more cards for no agendas. Thanks for watching, guys.